Good morning, everybody, or good afternoon, or good evening. It helps if I turn mute off on the microphone. It's one of the little tricks of the trade that they don't tell you. I hope you're all well. Welcome to Rotorua in the background right here. Hopefully that's coming through nice and clearly for you all. That's not actually going to be the time of day that we're going to be flying. Good afternoon or good evening. It helps if I turn mute off on the microphone. Now I didn't turn down my stream on my computer and it's echoing back to me. Outstanding start as usual. I hope you're well. Who we got in here? Austin, welcome. Austin, you indeed were first, and Just Jeb thought he was first, but Austin corrected him, said no you weren't, and Just Jeb thought that was quite funny. So there you go. Welcome everybody. Delane, how you going? No sleep. I don't know. It's 6:31 a.m. here in New Zealand on Saturday morning, Labour Day weekend here in New Zealand. So we've got Monday off, and that's always a good thing, I've got to say. It's going to give me a bit of time to put a few videos out, which has been great because I've been away this week. Excuse me. So I had to preload a couple of videos, including the farming simulator video this week on the channel. Have to admit, it wasn't the most popular video I've put out, but I might look to continue just to throw a few random videos into the channel. How did it go? Yeah, not hugely popular, but that's okay. You got to try these things out. I did do quite a few farming sim videos a little while back. Might be something I start to live stream a little bit. But welcome to the stream, everybody. I hope you're well. We're back into the Thunder server on OnAir today. And we're going to be in our trusty old... I don't know why I always say trusty old. It's not that old. Here we go. We're in our Sounds Ear... Oh, Mace, come on, sort it out. Sounds Ear livery here on our Cessna 208. Excuse me. I went ahead and got my license for the 208, the qualification, last night before I went to bed. So we can now carry just a little bit more cargo and start repping up a bit more, get a few dollars in the bank in OnAir. I'm pleased to also report that I am rocking a new monitor also. So my videos that are going to be coming out on the channel are going to be in 1440p, which is good. So I did a bit of testing last night. I need to tweak a little bit, but those people that got very angry in the comments around my 3080 will now be able to relax just a little bit. So what we'll do is let's grab our OnAir widget right here. Widget, what do you call it? Thingy, what's it called? Completely forgotten. App, there we go. It's too early in the morning for me, everybody. What I've actually done is I've accepted this flight right here. So we're in Rotorua, down here in the central part of the North Island in New Zealand. And we're going to fly up to Ruawai, which is about 165 nautical miles up to the northwest of New Zealand. So we'll head out over here, just sort of skirt the Coromandel Peninsula, straight over the top of Auckland, the largest city in New Zealand, before we touch down in Ruawai. So we'll be carrying approximately 1,600, I think it is. 1,600 pounds of cargo from memory, I think it is. Good morning, Krypton. Welcome back again. Good to see you. If we go confirm and fly now. It's really funny because this monitor I've got now is obviously the resolution's quite large compared to my 1920 1080. This one here is 2560. So it does make a difference, and it's funny because my secondary monitor is a lot smaller now. And so this looks small in the middle of the screen, but when I drag this across to my other monitor, it almost takes up the whole thing. Anyway. So it's going to take a little bit of getting used to. ZRW here, buddy. Did I not select that? Did I not select? Let's go with distance here. Did I not select the mission? I'm sure I did. Fly. I thought I might have forgotten. Alan, welcome. Good to see you. Meister General. Oh, there it goes right there. It's right in front of me. How am I supposed to see it when it's sitting right in front of me? Come on, seriously. Now, I'm not really that fully loaded, am I? I've still got a bit of room left, but actually, what have we got left then? How far can we fly on this? 452. I've still got, what, 1400? Is there anything on the way that I could pick up? Let's go and grab it. 1400 we've got. I decided not to go 4K Krypton. I had a good discussion with a number of people, did a bit of research, and at the end of the day, it's just something I just didn't need. And to get to the price, from a price point of view, it just wasn't where I wanted to be. What I actually ended up going with was the Asus VG27AQ, which is tough gaming, and 1MS. It's an IPS panel, 27-inch. And it's, I'll tell you what, the difference, I don't know, it probably won't come through on screen because I've got the resolution dialed down to 1080p for the stream. But man, the difference is just, wow, night and day. I tell you, it's unbelievable. The graphical difference just flying in Microsoft Flight Simulator. So, yeah, it's pretty awesome, that's for sure. Okay, what did I say? I got about 1400, eh? Oh, where's this going? This is Parakai. Yes, that works perfectly. Let's go to Parakai. So we're going to go to Parakai, then up to Ruawai. There we go. We're going to drop off 2 loads. That's going to be good, actually. It's going to work out nicely. So let's go to aircraft. We go to flight. Should be enough room in here to... We have to amend everything now. So NZPI. Jeez. Hold on. I was looking at the wrong... I was looking at the wrong blimmin' thing, wasn't I? I'm an idiot. Okay. I was looking at this here instead of the gross weight. What a complete idiot. Anyway, that's pretty standard for me. Being an idiot, that is. So let's just stick with NZRW like we originally were going to, everybody. Just looked it up. I have a similar monitor, 1440p, 165 Hz, night and day difference. Yeah, a good balance. That's right. Yeah, so it's a 165 Hz, which is great. You know, the increased resolution. And from a content creation point of view, it's going to be solid. So, yeah, no, I'm really, really happy. Chris, how you going? Welcome. Welcome from Poland. Good to see you. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. Yeah, I look completely at the wrong bloody thing here, everybody. Anyway, let's... No, I'm very, very happy with it. I did quite a bit of research and talked to people who knew what they were talking about. It's got pretty good reviews. It's definitely not like top of the range, but for what you know, it's a good little mid-range, and it's a massive improvement on my previous monitor, that's for sure. Anyway, there we go. We're just going to load it in. It's going to take a minute to load that in, everybody. Let me just get that out of the road. But here we are. This isn't going to be the time of day that we're flying because I've got the... I should have... Maybe I should fly it this time of day. It kind of looks pretty sweet, doesn't it? No, I've got to... It's going to fast forward the time about 3 hours, everybody. So I'll wait for that to... I've got the GMT settings slightly different, so we'll go with that. Seems to be coming through okay on the stream right here. That's good. Everything's looking good. What's everyone saying? Nocturnal Kiwi, 6:30 AM start. How you doing, Kiwi? Grim, how you doing? Yeah, I'm well. Yeah, no, I've been fairly regularly doing a stream around this time. It works well for the family. They're still having a sleep in on a Saturday, and I can get a couple of hours stream in before we start dropping kids off to gymnastics and all that other sort of stuff. So, works out really well. There we go. Cargoes, apparently. So we just check out the final look at our thingy here. So NZRO2, which is Rotorua, to NZRW, which is Ruawai. We're all loaded up. We're good to go. We can go to our flight tracking page right here, and you'll notice in the background that these beautiful colours are going to disappear very soon. Excuse me. Real good. Let's start tracking. Boom, there we go. Suddenly we're at about 3 hours in the future. But yeah, we're in our Sounds Air livery right here, which is, I have to say, from a Cessna 208 point of view, it's probably my favourite at this point. It's really cool. Okay. Captain Cloud, good evening. How you doing? Nicholas, how you doing? Dropping in from the UK, loving the channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thanks for dropping in. Hefner Fjordher says, good evening from Iceland. Hey, how you doing? Welcome. Good to have you, everyone along. Right, let's jump inside this aircraft. Now, this is an aircraft I just don't fly that often. So usually I'd control E and away we'd go. But how about we'll bring up the checklist. It's actually not too difficult to start this. Engine ignition starters on norm. Where are we? They are... No, it's on. That's not right. That's good. Max RPM. Here we go. Boom. One thing I always forget in this aircraft, by the way, is the fuel. Let's turn those on. Power levers idle. That's good. Starting the engine. Battery switch on. Beacon on. Avionics on. Fuel boost can go on. What I'll do, everybody, actually, is let me just bring up this here so we can. Hold on, I've got to put a plane around here because of my monitor. What am I doing? There we go. Alright, okay, sorry, where was I? Before I rudely interrupted myself. Avionics on, fuel boost is, I've turned that, fuel boost I have turned on, I have indeed. Starter on. Are we getting anything? Whoa, we have. I'm not hearing anything.
Your flight will be monitored until you land and shut down.
I'll turn the volume up, then I'll hear it. Okay, fuel condition, that's fine. Starter can go. I think I've got to wait for this to kick in here. Okay, let's see. Starter can go to off. Fuel boost to normal. Avionics switch on. I think I was a little bit too fast in doing that, but there we go. That can go, that can go. That's looking good. Let's throw our taxis on. We'll throw our nav on. We'll throw our strobe on soon. Seatbelt and no smoking is on. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Easy as that when you don't know how. That's Deuce. Greetings, how you doing? Checklist, autocomplete page, yeah. I just thought I'd go through it just so I can get familiar with it. It's a very basic checklist, this one, compared to... Whoa, I'm revving the hell out of it here, everybody. What am I doing here? What is going on? Why is that over... Why is that temperature... Because I've got the throttle way up there, everybody. Yeah, I just thought I'd go through it. It's very basic in this version, but it's good to get in the habit of doing it. Oh, I'm back to being November 1085X. Okay, so wind here, everybody. There is no wind data. The good news at Rotorua is that there is actually an ATIS. ATIS here. No, get...
Rotorua Tower Kiwi 89er 1 IFR.
No, go away. 340. 340 at 3. Okay, good stuff. Alright, everybody, I think we're about to go. Do you have the G1000 mod? Yes, I do indeed. Yes, I do indeed. So it does have the additional features here. I'm not an absolute expert on the G1000, to be fair. No, I don't want ATC. I accidentally... I'm just going to acknowledge it. Screw it.
Kiwi 89er 1 clear. November Zulu Romeo Whiskey Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 36 climb and maintain 10,000.
Yep, we're going to take off to the north here. Here goes the VFR map, everybody. Just show you where we're going. Taking off Rotorua, right up there to the north west, in fact, up to Ruawai. So that guy keeps hassling me in the background. What everyone's saying right here. What's going to be my next plane on OnAir? I don't know. This is my next one at the moment because, well, Mace. I haven't flown on Thunder server on the C208 yet, so this will certainly help boost a few dollars in my bank for sure. Hey, hold on. I've got to sort this out, everybody. I've got to get this zoom right. There we go. That's about where I want it like to be. Beautiful day here in Rotorua. A little bit of high cloud. We make our way out here onto the runway. We'll backtrack down runway 34. Let's just throw our landing lights on now. Boom, boom, landing. Strobe can go on. We see north odd. So let's set out, it's a decent flight. Let's set our altitude to I'm going to go 7,000 feet. It's not gonna, we're not going to go mega high, but it's just it should be a good cruising altitude for us. I like to keep it as low as I can. That's not very efficient at 7,000, by the way, but it's low enough that we can still see stuff that's happening down below. We'll see what's happening with the cloud cover. We'll try to make it as scenic as possible. Speckled Jim, is this live? I'm not telling you. This isn't live, is it? No. I'm going to say no. It's not live. Definitely not live. Alan, talking of ATCs, it'd be great if a Sobo or a modder could add accents to the various ATCs around the world. Speckled Jim asked again, are we live? No, definitely not live. Yeah, that would be good. I'm happy to voice over the New Zealand one. And then everyone can pull the piss out of my accent like they always do. I think it's live. Captain thinks it's live. Maybe we are live. If you think we're live, let us know in the chat. Oh, dread. Welcome, Speckled Jim. Welcome to the stream. It depends on what part of the simulation you're in. That's correct. Okay, we're looking good out here, everybody. Let's go through to full power. Well, not quite full power, actually. We are off. It's looking beautiful on this monitor, I tell you. Keep it straight, boy. Oh, nice. All right, we're away. I've got all the airport signs on for... I basically decided to put them on because we're having some trouble finding some of the smaller... Reva NZ, follow me on Twitch. Thank you very much. Thanks for the follow. I decided to put airport signs on and nameplates and all that sort of stuff, because I found when I tried to land on that airport, I can't remember which one it was now, it was a small airport at night, I just couldn't see it. I could simply not see it, so I decided to add that just to make it a bit easier to see what I was doing. I took off from the wrong runway, didn't I? I took off from the wrong runway. I'm not even joking. I absolutely took off from the wrong runway. Lucky it's only 2 knots of wind. Oh well. I make up my own rules. Okay, what I'm going to do here is just nose down. Let's throw on the autopilot. Let's throw on... I just want to get that speed up just a little bit here. I'm going to look to climb out. Thank you very much for the follow. I'll come back to that in 2 seconds. I'm just going to nose down a bit, get some speed up here. 125, that sounds good to me. We're at 7,000 for that. CDI needs to go to that. Now we need to go to that. And now we should turn. Okay. Alright, let's just sort out a little bit of mixture control here. Let's zoom across here and we'll just pull the RPM slightly. Okay, now we're cooking with gas, everybody. Now, so we took off from the wrong runway, but no one noticed it except me, so that was quite good. I could have said nothing and probably got away with it, but that's not how we roll. Okay, let's have a look here. Thank you to somebody. Helps if I log into Streamlabs over here. If you've been subscribing and stuff in the last few minutes, I apologise because I haven't been logged into my alerts. Let's go in there right now. Let's get this looking a bit better. Why is that not disappearing? There we go. Let's have a look here. Fat Batman had followed me on Twitch too. Thank you. I don't do a lot on Twitch at the moment. I always say that every time, but I don't. But yeah, thank you anyway when I do jump on there. Are we alive? I don't know. Are we alive? Cashew, how you doing? Yes, good effort, eh? Paul said live. Delane said live. Welcome everybody, by the way. Here we go, flying over. That's Rotorua down in there. Let me just jump straight back in here as we're looking at the right. Okay, let's check out what's happening here. 122, 123. It's probably just a touch slow, but I'm happy. Well, let's just go with it. It's fine. Get that mixture back a bit. Pop's good. Okay, what do we got going on over here? I'm going to throw some potato heat, and that will do in the meantime. We'll see what happens. We're probably going to ice up. That is what tends to happen in this sim at the moment. As we climb up, we're already at 4,589 feet apparently. We are indeed. Okay, looking good. Wow, I tell you what, you won't be able to see it through the stream, but the sharpness of these colours that I'm looking at right here are just unbelievable. Looking good. Does the gear come up on this plane? It only comes up if you crash really hard into the ground, then it definitely comes up. But apart from that, no. Looks like someone's already said that. Nice. It definitely comes off, depending on how hard you hit the ground too. Anyway, we're climbing nicely out right here. Beautiful day here over Rotorua. What's happening to the quality of my stream over here that I'm looking at? Helps if I set it to the right setting. It's looking good around here, everybody. Excuse me. Yeah, it comes up at the same time it come off, yeah. DC Lock Gaming. Hello, how you doing? Welcome to the channel. Welcome. Where did I put my drink bottle? I'm not drinking beers in the stream, everybody, this time. The reason being is it's 6:53 AM New Zealand time, so you know, it needs to be at least 7 AM to start drinking beers. What am I looking at right here over here? Making sure everything's coming through. It is going good. Welcome everybody. We've got 40 odd people on the stream at the moment. Good to see you all. Mahu. Yes, I saw that. Yes, I did see that. I saw the comment before, just before I logged in to the stream, Mahu, and you made some funny comments there. I like it. Casey, what's this plane name? This plane name is the Cessna 208 Caravan, and the livery, or the paint job on it, you want to call it that, is Sounds Air, which flies out of here in New Zealand. We're up to 6,900 here, everybody. Let's just monitor this so we can speed up, get to cruise speed. Cessna 747, that's it. That's what it's also known as. Krypton says it's 5 PM somewhere in the world. Yeah, exactly. There's always, you can. It's not inappropriate to have a beer at 7 AM. And it is a long weekend, a holiday weekend, so you know, why not? How do you get the info call sign from to alt ground speed and DTG? It's a little program called Fly Live. Everyone asks every stream, and I'm going to show people when they ask. Boom, here it is right here. So you download it, and I put down in these details here where I'm starting and where I'm going. And in the overlay, you can see here I made that with Photoshop, and then I've just selected what I want it to display, and these white letters are the basically the variables. So it just inputs them in there, and then I just add it to OBS, and away we go. You can see it on the screen. So yeah, that's how you do it. Nice and easy. Next week you get Mahu getting the 3080. Nice. Get into it. A good general rule is everyone else is sleeping. It is not a good time to be drinking. Yeah, that's probably decent. Alan says, I got confident and flew the 747 last night in the dark. Takeoff was fine. I got down to Charles de Gaulle. Sadly, it didn't stay there, and I think it ended in Portugal. Look, it's in the general vicinity. And, you know, close enough is good enough. Okay, so we're at 157 here, everybody. I'm pretty happy with this. Let's just pull the mixture back a bit. Actually, lean this out quite a bit. Let's have a look at this. Okay, everything's in the green. We're looking actually pretty good at this. 158. That's nice. Beautiful. Looking pretty good actually. Oh, looks like we're heading into some clouds right there, everybody. So it might get a bit cloudy for a minute. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's always good getting a good PC, that's for sure. I can relate to that for sure. It's awesome. Makes a massive difference just to be able to throw the sliders up. But yeah, I'm sort of got my upgraded rig and everything now is sort of complete, I suppose. I've just, now that I've got this monitor, I wouldn't mind getting another one as my secondary monitor, to be fair. But that's not what I'm going to do. My next purchase next month is going to probably be the honeycomb. The yoke and hopefully the throttles also. I'll just have to, well, we've got to wait for them to come into New Zealand first. But yeah, I'll definitely get those. Although, to be honest, all those sensitivity issues, it's not that I've resolved them, it's now I have sort of adjusted my flying to deal with them now. So I don't get those massive balloons as often because I'm just a lot more lighter on the controls than I had to be in X-Plane, so that's all good. How do I know how much to lean the engine? Well, I could look at the operating manual to actually find out. But oh, look at this, always looking at the roof. My pilot, what are you up to? To be honest, at the moment, I'm just basically guesstimating. I'm at 7,000 feet, so we're definitely in thinner air. So I just pull it back a little bit. I mean, in this particular aircraft, it will have certain settings for certain weights, altitudes, a few other things. But essentially, I've just sort of spitballed it. A really good basic indicator is stay in the green. So that's what I'm doing. I'm well below the red there. I'm in the green, comfortable there. Oil temperatures in the green, everything's in the green. So as long as I stay in the green, as a general rule, as long as you stay in the green, you're fine. But there will certainly be settings that give you the much more efficient cruise and all that sort of stuff. But I've just guessed it just based on really, I was going to say experience, but just sort of a rough guess. There will be, for this altitude and this weight, there will be an air temperature and all that sort of stuff. There will be proper settings for these, but I just can't be bothered looking them up. And we don't get manuals with these at the moment. But if you had like the Carinado version, for example, which once they pump it out, for like if you got it on FSX or X-Plane or whatever, it comes with a manual and it's got a performance chart that you refer to. And that's what I would usually do. So, but in the meantime, the answer is, it's pretty much a rough guess. Oh, here we go, everybody. We're about to go into some clouds. Yeah, green equals good makes sense. Yeah, to lean use the engine temperature, yeah. Yeah. So, actually, this is right at the moment. I should actually be in the green down here, so that's wrong from down there. So, yeah, my torque should be in the green too, so I wasn't quite doing that correctly. Anyway, I don't know. These are just, like I say, a bit of a guess. It's a bit of a guess. And the turboprops, I don't know if leaning does anything. Yeah, exactly. I'm not 100% sure. Like I say, I'm not mega experienced in this aircraft. If I was going to learn it properly, I'd definitely get out the manuals and I'd get all the settings correct and all that sort of stuff. It's looking a bit dodgy here, everybody. If this cloud gets really bad, I'll just make the settings. I'll just revert to a few clouds or something in the weather settings, just so so we can see something. It's not much fun just looking at in the cloud. Are you talking $400 to $500? Is that $400 to $500 US dollars? That's about the price range that mine was in. Mine was actually retailed at about 850 New Zealand dollars, which is about 500 US. Oh, it's getting a little bit. I'm looking on the stream and it's chopping a bit, but on my screen it's not. I'm not too sure what's going on there, everybody. They massage the wings. Yeah, that's it. Just remember not to change the time like last time. Yeah, lesson learned. Okay, we're about to. It's about to get cloudy. John, sorry, I missed your comment above, which says, I found the leaning of engines in the MSFS to be pretty iffy. I think the rule of thumb is to start rich and then lean until the exhaust temperature peaks, to lean a little further, drops again. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Like if I'm finding the single engine props, it's a lot easier because you can just use that that massive RPM drop to find the limit. Okay, I'm just going to adjust the weather, everybody. I know it's not realistic. Oh shit, no. I am not adjusting the weather. I'm not. Because if I do, it's going to bump me out of OnAir. So we're just going to have to put up with it in the meantime, everybody. Yes, I remember now. That's what got me trouble last time. So it's going to be a foggy old... Yeah, that's the thing. Like when I did my pilot's license, that's what they teach you to, you know, when you're leaning out a single engine aircraft, basically you lean until the engine just starts to cut, and then you just rich it up just slightly, just to, and that gives you your sort of your performance line, I suppose. But obviously, I'm not an expert in this aircraft, so it could be completely different. Probably is. Jeff, how you going? Welcome to the stream. Wing flex is good if you lose the wings and then have less weight. It's a win-win. Yeah, exactly. Good thinking. Cashew says, have a look at the 27 LG 850B. There you go. Thorgrim, welcome back. The description says you are playing Space Engineers YouTube. It was very weird. Why would it say that? Edit. It's actually got nothing in my description, so I think it's just hopefully that, there we go, that should work now. Yeah, I don't know why that happened. It was, we could play Space Engineers. I don't have it downloaded, so that could be an issue. Here we go, now we can see something, everybody. Whoa, sorry about that. Nice. It says GTA 5, I mean. What an idiot I am. Thank you for letting me know that, by the way, because, yeah, for some reason it keeps deleting it out every time I start my stream. Stay calm, everything will be okay. Yes, I learnt my lesson, Krypton. I did indeed. I tried to download the Fly Live, but the button is not responsive. I'm not too sure. I've had it downloaded for a long time, so I'm not too sure. Mahu says, for me, it says Microsoft Flight Simulator X. Yeah, it should work now, everybody. I don't know why the heck it said I'm playing that game. It, like I said, it reverted to blank. What an idiot. There's probably a whole lot of people looking at it going, oh, why is he playing there? I'm not going to watch. So that wasn't very smart on my behalf, but that's pretty standard practice for me, so there you go. Okay, really, Chris. Man, I should have turned that off from yesterday. Got to remember to do that. Anyway, beautiful bright colours in front of me right here. As we head our way up the country. It's fixed, yes. Okay, we're back in our... Let's just check to make sure everything's looking... Why are we at 126, everybody? Am I getting... Why? Why? Has it got one of those imaginary... Sometimes it thinks you've got your spoilers armed when you don't. Why is it 126 here? Is it because of the adjustments I made? Why? Are we getting icing? What is it? What's causing this? How are we looking across the ground? 140 knots. So we're definitely slow. What am I missing here, everybody? Let me know. Those clouds, yeah. Why don't we put a V16 engine from the Bugatti Chiron in the Cessna 172? Yeah, why not? Okay, slowly increasing, but is it just really... It's not making much difference, which it shouldn't. Is it my mixture control, maybe? Did I actually lose some performance by doing that? But we're very, very slow. Why are we so slow? What am I missing here, everybody? Let's throw in some heat. I don't know. Maybe we can... I wouldn't expect that that's the issue, but you never know. Let me know if you can figure it out. Hit the air brake button. Spoilers button, yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's what I just did that before. Let's do it again. Yeah. Maybe that was it, eh? Although, I don't think it was because it was increasing anyway. I think it's got something to do perhaps with some icing that I couldn't see. I don't know. But yeah, I knew about that air brake one. That's a little trick for young players, that one. It thinks it's got the air brake on or the spoilers. And it hasn't. Well, okay, this is a great view right here, everybody. Beautiful view. OG Dax, how you doing? Good to see you. Showboardy, how you going, by the way? Yeah, spoilers, yeah. Push your mixture all the way forward. Press F5. That's the reason. Flaps, maybe? No, we definitely got flaps up. Was it the mixture that was causing it in the end, was it, do you think? Now I'm starting to reduce down. Does this think I got these flaps back on? Hold on. Let's have a look. You say the mixture right, Rich. I don't think this is the difference. I don't think mixture's got anything to do with it potentially. Does it think I got these spoilers on or not? It's just such a stupid bug if that's the case. I don't know what the heck's going on here, everybody. Anti-ice is on. How we're looking across the ground, 143. Okay, we're increasing again here. Right on the edge there. We're well under the greens here. I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. We are increasing now again, so let's just go with that. I don't know what's going on. Alan says, my wife says she can't tell anyone's job from their voice. She's heard your stream and said IT and just walked off. Incorrect. Completely incorrect, in fact. But I am technically doing an IT related job, and the fact that I'm on a computer right now, but then again, it's not really a job. In fact, it's not a job at all. Mahu says, McDonald's is meh, Burger King is even more meh, but KFC is good. Why don't we water cool the PC with blended chicken? And you're referring to the KFC comment on my farming simulator video. Dax said, doing online job assessments, one of them is 1 hour. Bloody hell, not going to start that one yet. 1 hour, blimmin' heck. Decrease throttle, then full throttle? I'm not too sure. Welcome, Laszlo, by the way. Look, this is... Look, now we're just... This thing really hacks me off. I'm happy to try anything. Boom. I don't know if that does any sort of reset or anything. But look at it, just dropped right down. We literally changed nothing. I think what I need to do is... I'm going to get this... You stay in the green over here. I'm not... Are these gauges reading correctly? Is the first... We're at 86. Okay, so that's... So I'm right on the edge of my torque right here. I just shouldn't be flying with that. I can't see why I should be flying with that rev right up. It doesn't really make sense. What am I missing here, everybody? I don't know. Thorgrim just got burritos. Stream got 200% better. Hey, Laszlo. Yeah, Ward. Hello. How you doing? Welcome. Good to see you. Yeah, Switzerland has over 6k cases and there's no lockdown. I want lockdown. School was boring and disgusting. Well, there you go. Yeah, it seems like we're stuck at 132 for some reason. I just don't know why. What am I missing? Let's not close the fuel shut off. I don't know. There's nothing here that really sort of sticks out. See, it's just zooming straight back up again. That is indicator speed, of course, so we have to sort of maintain 146 across the ground, which is on the slower end for sure. I'm not too sure, everybody. I'm not too sure. Lower the mixture. Yeah, I've been there. 152. The mixture isn't really making a massive difference at this point. Let's go. I'm going to just jump outside here, and then I'm going to go and actually look it up. C208 performance charts. Here we go. Maybe it's just, I mean, altitude at 7,000 is pretty low, by the way. I should really be a lot higher. There's no doubt. That would probably have probably a significant difference. Give me a channel. Here we go. PDF. We've got the G1000 version right here. This is an outstanding view right here, everybody. Okay. Will it give me a chart? Here we go. Performance. There we go. Oh, that's weight conversions. Length. This is riveting watching right here. Airspeed limitations, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. Oh, shoot. This manual's massive. Anyway, enough of that, because that manual's like 100 pages long. Ha! Yeah, 150 is the max, I think, for the Caravan. Yeah, it's definitely slow, but... Oh, look, we're up to 150 now. Okay. Okay. How are we across the ground? Yeah, okay, yeah, we're where we should be now. But we weren't before. Flaps are up, everything up. Twitchy throttle could be, yeah. Yeah, well, it is. Yeah, I saw it twitching there. Oh, this looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Right just under that layer, cloud layer. Nice. Thorgrim says, do you think pretty much think MSFS 20 is like early access games? I think the development progression of this flight simulator is very similar to others. It always starts off pretty simple, and then gets better, more optimized with more content as time goes by. It's just something. So the way that flight sims tend to progress, basically. So yeah, I'm not overly surprised at where it's at right now. With 1,000 watts PSU, yes, it'd definitely be enough. Dex says, well, look at these cloud formations. Yeah, it's amazing. Janine, hope I pronounced that correctly. I do not know what that means. Mahu, I like the Quest Kodiak more than the Caravan. Yeah, fair enough. Ren, figure 519 in the manual. Have I still got the manual up? 519. Section 3. Section 4. Thank you. Well, here we go. Performance. Section 5. Have we got the cargo pod? We have. 18,000, no. Where are we? 14, no. We're at 12, 10, 6,000, or 8. Let's go 8,000. We're right in between. Okay, let's check this out, everybody. Let's go. Oh, oops. Oh, you won't be able to see this. Okay, hold on. I'll quickly flick off. Oh, can you see this? Oh, we can. We can see this. So, what it's saying is... You might not be able to see this very clearly. Oh, Mace, what are you doing, dummy? It's saying at outside temperature. So, let's see. Temperature outside is 3 degrees. So at 3 degrees, so that's between 0 and 10, so I don't know. If our torque, we're at what, 19. Our torque is 1900. So, oh, we're a bit high on the torque by the looks of it. Oh, hold on. RPM is, well, 1900, yeah, 1900, that's exactly where we are. RPM is 1850. Okay, we're getting there slowly. So at 1850, which is about here, fuel flow should be 396 and a KTAS of 171. We're using 0 degrees here. We're very close to 0. We're closer to 0 than 10. We're using 6,000 feet. So, oh, wait though. Anyway, close enough. Close enough. So this gives us a general indication. Fuel flow should be 396 and our KTAS should be 171. Fuel flow is 431. Our fuel quantity, that is, sorry. Fuel flow is 390. And what did we say it should be? We said that it should be 396. So yeah, we're pretty much there. KTAS of, what did they say? 171. So we're not quite where we need to be. We're not quite where we need to be, but I mean, our settings at the moment, we actually did pretty well with our settings. Are pretty much all aligning. So these numbers are all pretty much aligning. And at 164 across the ground, we're in the ballpark of where we need to be with, we've got a slight headwind. So we're probably not too bad, actually. We're probably not. We're probably in the ballpark. I don't know. Do you guys agree? That was riveting right there. Ha! I do have the G1000 fix. I assume this it transfers across all aircraft. I'm almost certain it does. Or is it not? And maybe it's only in the Bonanza. I picked it up when you download the Bonanza add-on. It comes with that. I'm considering going from FSX to X-Plane as an upgrade. I'll always be a few years behind because I have a cheap old PC and dodgy internet. Yeah, in my personal opinion, X-Plane is a far superior flight simulator than FSX, but that's just personal opinion. Thorgrim says yes. Marcus says that JB, you'll enjoy X-Plane coming from FSX. Yeah, agree. Thanks, looking forward to it. Yeah, nice. 1290. Torque should be 1290. No, 1970. Oh, sorry. Where did you get 1290 from on the chart? Are you looking at, I'm looking at 8,000 feet. Torque. At 30 degrees it should be. 30 degrees outside temperature, but we're at 2 degrees. So I'm not too sure. Explain. I'm happy to be corrected on that for sure. I found a Samsung Odyssey G7 for 489. Nice. Nice. You have wind on the nose, I do indeed, yes. For 4 knots. Where do I find these documents? I just googled C208 performance charts, if that's what you're talking about. Sorry, torque. Sorry, 1265. I read your temperature wrong. Hold on, yeah, so it's 2 degrees outside. So here we go, 2 degrees. It gives you options right here. And so what we were looking at 8,000 feet. So we were looking at so it's actually 0 to 10. It's actually slightly different to this, but at these torque settings, this is what we can expect from a fuel flow and a KTAS point of view. Anyway, so when we looked at our figures, they were pretty close, would be fair to say. They were pretty close. Everyone's saying upside down for the win. I can do that usually unintentionally. Absolutely unintentionally. Thanks for sharing this. Hey Suzanne, how you doing? Left column under 1900 RPM. Okay, hold on. We'll keep looking at this because I'm keen to understand that. Left column, 1900 RPM. Ah, right, left column, 1265. Oh, this is what you're looking at here. But this is the torque settings. Yeah, at 1265, I'll get a fuel flow of 313 and 150. But at a higher torque setting, I'm going to get these. So I just took my current torque setting and then worked it from there. Are you saying at 150 KTAS is what I should? This is what it should be showing. So 1265, 313. Oh, I don't want to pull. I'm not going to pull the torque right down to 1265. I'm redlining it a little bit here. But on these settings here, it's saying 1700. Or what was my torque? It's say about 1800. We decided 897, 1844, 396, 171. Fuel flow is 390. Yeah. So we're slightly slow, although we do have a slight headwind. 3 knots now. Mace did spawn top of a hangar last week, so up down as a cable. Yes, I did. I did indeed. Oh, that was a couple of weeks ago now, wasn't it? Yes. Yeah, upside down is definitely more efficient. It's like, then you're like a Formula 1 car. Because that's what they run. They run upside down wings. Except then my wheels are on the top instead of on the bottom. That may be a slight issue, but I'm not sure. Maybe I'm overthinking it. How far would it go? 81 nautical miles? Okay. So where are we right now? Taking a look at my surroundings. There's Thames over there, I'm pretty sure. I think... Oh, there we go. Ardmore. I was going to say, this is getting very close to the outer reaches of Auckland. So that's Ardmore Aerodrome right there. And for those of you that are in FS Economy with me and my group Ard Air, that's where the name came from. Ardmore. That was the first FBO that I owned in FS Economy. So this is South Auckland right here, Manukau City, which used to be the largest city in New Zealand, but it's all one big city now. That's Auckland Airport up over here, and Auckland International Airport. And the eastern suburbs. We're about to fly over the eastern suburbs. So over here you've got Botany, Howick, and then we move into the central city down this area. There goes Ardmore Aerodrome down there. A lot of racetracks here for training horses. We are going to almost fly right over the top of my house. Not quite though. No, not quite. But we're going to go very close to it. Except in this game it is not represented because the map's like 5 years old. Getting little micro stutters on the stream. Sorry for that. I'm not too sure why that's happening at the moment. I'm just looking. I've got it up beside me here. Slightly, very, very slightly. Yeah, it probably is actually, Thorgrim. Google Maps, yeah, definitely. No, then we need to go to Europe if we land upside down, Mahu. You're learning how to fly real King Air 350s. Awesome. That'd be awesome, I reckon. Just remember, everybody, if you haven't already, go ahead and smash that like button down below. It would be really, really helpful. I appreciate it. There we go. There's Auckland International Airport over there, everybody. I just pretty much flew right over the top of the ILS path going in, but they wouldn't be that at this altitude, so that's my excuse and I'm sticking with it. But I would severely doubt that they'll allow me to fly this exact route that I'm flying right now. So where are we right here? Now this looks like Highbrook right here, I think. This area here, East Auckland. That's the Pakuranga Golf Club. Where are we? Yeah, there's, yeah, so Mount Wellington over in this sort of area here. That's it. Rangitoto Island right here, which actually is quite a, when you look at it from ground level, sort of looks like a poor man's Mount Fuji. Sort of got like a peak in the middle of it and then it goes away. Mount Wellington right here. Ellerslie Racecourse. Some nice beaches down through here, Mission Bay and a few others. It's quite a popular spot for people to go in the summer and in the winter too, but in the summer particularly. Down through here, this is Devonport over here. This Auckland CBD in this area. I'll just be your tour guide for a few seconds. We've got Waiheke Island over there. It's all it's a major volcanic area around here. All developed from volcanoes, or created, I should say. Mahu was in Auckland 2 or 3 years ago for a holiday. Nice. I haven't got the add-on installed, but there is an add-on that you can get the get Auckland City looking like Auckland City, and also get the Auckland Harbour Bridge, which spans this part right over here. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, the resolution is better in Google. Yeah. That's the Hauraki Gulf over there. Very popular spot for fishing, sailing, all that sort of stuff. It's called the City of Sails, Auckland, and when you come here you know why, because a lot of yachts, we call them yachts, and if you're in the US you call them sailboats. I think you call a yacht a big powered sort of boat, but over here a yacht is a something that has sails, a sailboat. So you've got the Devonport Naval Base down in this area here. And then this is the North Shore, so the bridge spans the harbour. It's only one way across, unless you go around the long way through West Auckland. Whoops, West Auckland up over here. Well, this motorway has got to be one of the worst motorways in the world. So, you know, traffic jams, etc. Very congested. Another job assessment done. Nice work, Dax. So have 1 hour long one, cup of tea. Yeah, get into it. Good to see you, by the way. It's a shame, but Microsoft, we're never going to use Google Maps as their own Bing. There's people importing Google into the sim quite a lot now, though. Yeah, I'll be interested in checking that out, actually. I don't know why Bing Maps doesn't update the map, not too sure. We come down to either purchasing satellite or creating satellite data, I don't know. Alright, we're making good progress here. We're just 58 nautical miles away. We head up the North Shore of Auckland here in New Zealand. Nothing worse than India's traffic. There you go. Digital Dash says, I hope you got a cold can of Foster's. I would not drink that crap. That's an Australian drink, by the way, not New Zealand. Or a beer of your choice, at least. Yes, nice. Good save. Good save. No, I don't. It's 7:33 a.m. Saturday morning here in New Zealand, so we've had this discussion earlier. While some people said that it's 5 o'clock in the world somewhere and totally appropriate to have a beer, at the moment it's probably not going to work for me. Morning 6x9, welcome back, good to see you. Hope you're well. As we move away across the North Shore right here, I mean these are really old. This is super old imagery right here. I'm gonna drop my altitude just a bit so we can skirt the clouds and see something. Let's go 5,500. Let's do this. That'll do. That will do. But this here, right? I mean, these have been here for years and years and years. Down in here, like all this area here, for at least 5 or 6 years. That's not really years and years and years, but all this construction that's showing down below here. This is the Albany Mall, right here, Westgate Mall. And there's the stadium, but you're like all this here is all developed. It has been for a number of years now, so this is quite outdated. Your band love the channel. Cool, digital dash. No, it's all good. Saw the live stream, had to turn on, tired of Trump and Biden crap. Trump definitely won their last debate, of course. Legacy media says the opposite. Typical. Don't watch any of it. It's complete rubbish, in my opinion. But it's all good if people get into it. It just seems like a bit of a fight over in that part of the world at the moment. You wouldn't drink Foster's, but you were drinking Heineken. Yeah, Heineken's far superior to Foster's, no doubt. Personal opinion. Will I be live Sunday morning, 10:00 GMT? So that's that would be 11 PM my time on Monday. On Sunday night. So I'm not too sure if I would be, to be honest. Most likely not. Why does your autopilot just spin you to your death? Because it's very, very touchy in Microsoft Flight Simulator. That's why. It's not the greatest. Okay, so that's North Shore Aerodrome right there. And right now I'm sitting just over behind it, about 3 kilometres away from here, maybe 5 kilometres actually. Where's the motorway? There's a motorway there. I'm over here, behind that cloud there. That's where I'm sitting right now. You just get a better front too for $20. Nice. That's fair. It's definitely fair, I reckon. Totally fair. Foster's has an odd aftertaste. Great for those that have literally no taste buds, enjoy urine. It's all personal preference, you know, at the end of the day. But yeah, I'd agree with that. North Shore Aerodrome here, right here. That's my local aerodrome, and it's the runway's very, very skinny. And let me just right down to 5,000. We'll try to get below this cloud layer. So yeah, you can't quite see, but this is the area I live in, right behind that, right behind this cloud here. I'm waving now, but you can't see me. You'll find you mean nice, no problem at all. Okay, we're getting down to 5,000 feet right here. So we're going to NZRW. So if we get on our VFR map right here. So it's probably going to be using the Whangarei ATIS, I would say. What's the weather doing right here at the moment? 357 at 4. It's probably likely to be pretty similar. In fact, it hasn't changed pretty much on... Oh, we were getting it off the nose on a slightly different angle. Oh, no, no, that's about right. So we can expect to land into the north. What is it actually... What runways have they got here? I've never landed at this. There's been a number of New Zealand airports that I've never landed. Let's grab our OnAir app right here, everybody. Oh, let's not follow. So we've got 25 and 07. So at this stage, well, actually at this stage, given the wind direction, it almost doesn't matter. In fact, it's almost 90 degrees to both these runways, in fact. So most likely come in and land at 25, land in a westerly direction. It's right on the edge of the river. Okay, it's looking good. James, how you doing? Is this live weather? Yes, it is, Dax. It certainly is. I hope there's no... Now the map's not working. Oh, now it is. We should be fine, because once we clear these little hills right here, we're pretty much over the sea up to Ruawai. So I'm just hoping I've got enough altitude. I'm pretty sure I've got enough altitude here. This is outstanding scenery right here, everybody. Am I going to Armageddon? I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I went last year. I don't know. Dax says it's so bizarre to think that it's Saturday in New Zealand and Aussie land right now. By the way, do you watch Old Sea Dog? Yes, I do indeed. Yes, I have been watching him, in fact. It's funny that you mention him. Yep, I subscribe to his channel. I watch him all the time, yeah. He just arrived. Yeah, I saw a new video came up last night my time, but I haven't watched it yet. Mahu says, if tomorrow the mobile and CPU comes, I have 600 worth of PC parts laying around. There you go. Or more. You should put them together. They're much better being together than lying around, that's for sure. Okay, well we should, I think we're fine to actually reduce altitude just a little bit more here, everybody. Let's get down to say, this is not the correct altitude for the direction of flight, but we're going to go for it. Just in the meantime, let's get our verticals. Get away. I've got to turn these tooltips off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will do. Well, yeah, sorry about the foggy old flight here, everybody. Hopefully he doesn't get locked up for a year. He didn't declare properly due to damage to his boat. Oh, really? Okay. Wow. What got you watching him? Are you into yachting yourself or sailing? You watch Stephen Durry Kiwi? No, I don't. I don't. Not unless you're saying Stephen Curry, maybe. should break out of this cloud soonish, everybody. But in the meantime, we're enjoying this cloudy little trip in the... Oh, shocker. Absolute shocker. Oh, there we go. We're back looking at the roof again. Good thing about the G1000 is you can actually get a feel for the topography of the area that you're flying in. Bands right down 3,500 north odd. Technically I shouldn't be flying 3,500 because I'm not VFR. You've got snow in Kelowna 2 months early. Jeez. P-Soup is your favourite. Sim UK. Hey, how you doing? Where are we heading? We're heading to a little airport in New Zealand called Ruawai, NZRW. I see all the toys you've been getting, Sim. I'm a bit jealous. You love streamliners if you haven't seen my profile pic already. Nice. Oh, you're into sailing decks, done a lot down in St Kitts, but not for many years. Cool, awesome. Yeah, he's good. I really enjoy watching him, actually. That, when he sailed from... because I've only been watching him probably for 5 or 6 months. So I went back and watched when he went across the Atlantic. Man, that was pretty hardcore how it took him so long. And everyone was getting pretty worried about him. But yeah, I'd love to go sailing like a offshore sailing one day. They're lovely, yeah. I don't want to talk about them, Sim. I don't want to talk about them. I'm too jealous. I hopefully pick up... They're not available in New Zealand yet, I don't think, the throttle, at least. So... I'm looking to... hopefully get it next month, but you haven't done your... Yeah, I'm looking at the thing now. I saw your unboxing of the Bravo throttle, but I haven't watched your video yet on the TCA, on the Thrustmaster. What's the throttle quadrant for the Thrustmaster, by the way? All good, or wait for the honeycomb? What's your verdict? They look awesome, put it that way. I'm probably leaning towards getting the honeycomb, once I get in position to be able to do that. Travis, thanks for the subscription. Appreciate it. Remember, everybody, it costs nothing at all except just a little bit of self-respect to subscribe. Spit it out, mate. Alert. I need to move this. It's all over the place. 2% battery evac when I find... Okay. Come on. Keith, how you doing? It's a flying bull run with Murphy's Flying Circus. There we go. Beautiful. Here I am down at 3,000, getting down to 3,000. This cloud layer must be... it doesn't tell you, does it? Must be quite low at this point. Hold on, let me look out my window. Okay. Okay, I'll give this to it. It is definitely a bit cloudy around this area. Don't forget to smash this, but it helps engagement. Yeah, do it or else you're forced to drink Foster's. Yeah, exactly. No one wants to be forced to do that. Can we even see the ground here, everybody? Or do I have to go lower? Lower. Let's go lower. Where are we? 3,500. Okay, let's go 2,500. Which is the wrong, once again. Wrong for the direction of flight. But we are getting close to this this aerodrome, so we might as well descend. Oh, hold on, what are you doing here, dear? There we go. How far away are we? 25 nautical miles. We're a little bit early to be descending, but anyway. I would give you 2 francs if I had money on my phone. Don't even worry about it. Or a beer of your choice. There you go, yeah. Waffles, how you going? Welcome. Welcome to the soup that we're flying in at the moment. We're looking to try to break through this. Hold on, let's just make sure I'm not going to crash into some... I'm just eyeballing it right here. This looks pretty flat to me. Then we're getting to sea, so I think we're going to be completely fine. Looking to break through this cloud. Wouldn't be much of it. Yeah. Yeah. A beer of your choice. Waffles, subscribe. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Awesome. Go ahead, smash the like button. Give up some of that self-respect. I love it. Let's get in here and just adjust our... There we go. Barrow was slightly out. I cannot even see the ground yet. I'm not even... Oh, there we go. I can just I can just make it out there, very faintly. Oh, here we go. Now we're starting to break through. How we're looking? We're looking at 2,900. We might even see some scenery soon, everybody. I don't think that is the real Sim UK. Yeah, it is. That's the second channel. He's got 2 channels. He's got Sim UK and Sim UK Ultimate Realism. So that's him. How do I do the stream overlay? I use a program called Fly Live. No, show a lack of self-respect and subscribe. It costs self-respect. It doesn't gain you any. Okay, 2,600 here, everybody. Oh, hold on, let's get that mixture up. I'm going down to 2,000 because we want to see... Oh, here we go! It's getting exciting. We're going to see some scenery, everybody. Lap it up while you can. Look at it. There goes some land and some sea. Extremely exciting right there. Maybe I'll just fly at 500 feet for the last 20 odd nautical miles. Ah, that was too early. Vertical speed. Oh, get away. Vertical speed. Here we go. Let's try it out. Love the Gollum callouts. Nice. Jason, how you doing? I have a question. How do you move aircraft with a mouse? I am new on MSFS. Are you saying how do you fly it with a mouse? The end answer is you just don't. I don't know how you would fly it with the mouse. I assume it would just use a normal axis. Xbox GoPro 12 just subbed. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. But inside the cockpit, you hold down the right... If you're talking about just looking around on the inside, you hold down the right mouse button. That's what I'm doing here. But in terms of flying the aircraft, very difficult to fly with a keyboard and mouse. You could do it if you really had to. Alan said, I was skimming through your old vids earlier and you did a FIFA 17 vid. Was that just jolly or do you support any team in particular? Well, I was doing a lot of sport. Like, this is technically a sports and simulation channel, but I've really narrowed down to mainly flight sim in the last probably 6 or 8 months. And also other simulation like Euro Simulator and that. But I was doing quite a bit of sports videos and I was doing pack openings and stuff. So I did play a bit of FIFA, but I ended up breaking way too many remotes. JP96 Gaming, thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate it. Yeah, I ended up breaking way too many Xbox and PS4 controllers playing that game. It's so frustrating. But I did enjoy opening packs and stuff, but it's just not a good use of money, by the way. But it's really enjoyable. So that's where that came from. Did a bit of Football Manager 2 and all that sort of stuff. Just sort of more... I do enjoy playing those games, apart from when I smash my controllers. But I'm going to go down even further here, everybody. Let's go to 1,500 feet because, you know, that's how I roll. And... what are we doing? But it was more sort of just experimenting with the channel, just trying to find the niche and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's all good. Number pad, it's pretty wonky though. Get a controller. Yeah, exactly. Yep, good advice by Dex here, saying, yeah, basically saying, yeah, it sucks on the keyboard and mouse. If you can find one, yeah. Have you tried Smooth Track for movement? Works okay for a cheap copy. Yes, I actually did a few videos and gave away a few copies of it a couple months ago, yeah. I have used it. I've got a Track IR, so if I'm doing head tracking, I use that. In Flight Sim, the Smooth Track's really great. It works perfectly. When I play Truck Sim, I personally like using Track IR because it has just slightly more range of movement, particularly past sort of the 180 degrees, or 90 degrees each way I should say, which you need when you look out, if you're looking out your window and trying to look at traffic coming off your left quarter or whatever when you're driving along. So it just gives that slightly extra range of view, basically. Hans Trans followed me on Twitch. Thank you so much. But yeah, Tina, to answer your question, yes, it's great. I mean, it's really good for what it does, for its price, and it's very, very good. Highly recommend it. Talking about Smooth Track. My Wi-Fi got bad. I need to see your stream at 480p. Yeah, that sucks. That's all good though. Better than nothing. Nothing to see anyway. Yeah. P-Soup Cloud at 480p is fine. We need to see the handsome pilot flying. I've got webcam and all that sort of stuff, and I'll set it up at some stage when I get around. I've got proper, like, little... I actually create this little background for it because I've got a green screen that looks like I'm sitting in a plane flying. But it's quite good being able to just sit back and not have to worry about my camera and stuff. I will put it up. I will definitely put it up. I've got heaps of videos of me when I actually fly, so I'll definitely do that at some stage. But it's quite good to be able to sit here and just not have to worry about what you're looking like. But definitely something I'll do in the future. Oh man, that's annoying. Definitely something I'll do in the future. How we're looking for speed. We're looking good. We can come. Okay, let's start setting up. Okay, so 2.5. So I'm going to have to tune up to the right a bit here. Here we go. We've finally got something to look at, everybody. Am I going to do another flight? How are we looking for time? Maybe a very, very quick one. We'll just have to see. I've got to sort of be out of here by 8:30ish my time, which is in about 40 minutes. We are definitely low here, everybody. How far? 6 nautical miles. Okay, let's get on to heading. Boom. Heading. Let's go here. Start to... There we go. That's why I've put these on, so I can see what's going on. Okay, let's jump that up here, everybody. Let's pull the power slightly. We'll start to bleed off some of the speed. We are at 1,500 feet, so that's nice. Makes life just a little bit easier. Okay. We are lowish, to say the least. Okay. First notch on. We're just going to maintain 1,500 feet at this point. We're heading over there, obviously. Second notch on now. RPM full. Mixture is full. Rich, I should say. Alright. You can't believe how much snow. Jeez. It's very warm over here now, so I'm happy to have winter behind us. Wonder why you're getting so much snow over there this early. Radio. Autopilot off. Let's get that final note. Oh, I am slow as. I always get real slow in this aircraft. It's not like it's not mega slow as in I'm going to stall slow, but it is definitely slowish. I'll come to your comments soon, everybody. I mean, it's saying that there's an aerodrome there, but I can't really see a runway at this point. Oh yeah, now I've got it. Now I've got it. Okay. Landing lights on. Boom, boom, boom. Everything's looking good. Probably going a bit fast now again. Alan said started with the M+ mouse and keyboard, then PS4 controller, picked up basic Thrustmaster USB off some dodgy bloke off Gumtree for £19. Met him behind some shops, couldn't walk from. Oh, nice, I love it. I tell you what, this right here looks awesome.
Wind 30 at 8 knots.
Where's the wind coming from? Oh, now I've got a tailwind. See, the wind, it's annoying. The wind is 37 at 8. 0, 3, 7 and 8. Well, that's a tailwind. I can't do this. I'm not going to land with a big tailwind. So I'm just going to knock off some flaps. It's annoying how that's not accurate. Although, sorry, I forgot to check the weather, didn't I, at the local aerodrome. What an idiot. But there we go, we're doing a bit of a flyby here. And, yep, that looks good. That's right, I checked the weather at cruising altitude. Anyway, we'll just zoom past here and we'll just do a bit of a turn up here and then we'll land the proper way. Anyway, gives me a chance to read some comments. Judge World TV, hey, how you doing? I always get banned on Twitch because the people are always sus because when I make an account they think they banned me once but they didn't. And even give them bits. Oh, what? I'm walking that green mile. Brown mile. Ah, here goes some UK. How you doing? You're on the other account. People were doubting that was the real you, by the way. I wasn't a doubter though. I knew it was you on your other account, your other channel. OG Dex says almost got the X52 with throttle. Free, but the guy woke up to how much he could get for it and punted on local Facebook marketplace. Fair enough. This is way too tight of a turn here, everybody. But this is how we roll. You know it. This is how we do it. We just make it up as we go. Hold on. Let's get a better view here. 500. I am way too fast. Oh, I haven't got my flaps on, that's why. It's always going to be an interesting approach when you watch me. That's for sure. Man, that looks realistic coming in here, I've got to say. There we go. Nice little gap in the trees I've opened up for us. We are way too steep here, but that's okay. We'll just wing it. Little flare. I'm going to land halfway down the runway. It's not a problem though. Oh, jeez. Okay. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. Not a problem at all though. Easy as that, everybody. That was completely safe. No problem at all. Oh, everyone is very, very pleased with that. I did turn this into a retractable landing gear right there, you would have noticed. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for flying with Kiwi Air. You need to pick up your luggage from back in the river. Okay. Right, okay, so landing lights can go off. Nav, not beacon, strobe can go off. That's on, that's all fine. Let's pull that. Everything back. Okay. Sorry. Off. Why is this thing not bloody stopping? What have I forgot? Fuel cutoff. Okay, there we go.
Engine off time lock.
There we go. We got there eventually. Both you. There you go. I knew it was you. I was telling people. What are we saying? Land upside down almost did, to be fair. To answer your question, the HC is a better option. Honeycomb. Yep, but we don't yet have the software driver, so haven't been able to test it out properly. The thing is so versatile, incredibly accomplished. Yeah, definitely. I mean, to be able to put in either, multi-engine or jet as well as that single, it looks amazing. It definitely looks good. They're all gold dust at the moment. Mahu, 1080p works again. Nice. Evening, all Morrissey. How you doing? Both me, yep. Alan says, evening, Morrissey, as in Stephen Patrick. Keith says, if you put your eyes on your glasses well, you're not asleep. You'll lean over the side. Your matchsticks on your eyes, keep them open. Okay, nice. Morrissey says, I am Vic and Bob's and Consumer Monkey. Nice. Dax says, I wish there was a way to replay landings. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. Tight is better than loose. There we go. Smooth, very smooth considering. There we go. Thank you. Golf clap. Nice. Alan, yep. Good. 10, 50 chair, 40 virtual chair, butter. There we go. Not a problem. Digital Dash is not sure it's me getting older, but does anyone else have pilot's shoulder aches after playing for a couple of hours? Yeah, probably you're getting older. A combination of both. Can you not land like that? I've just had my dinner. That runway attack reminded me of Luke Skywalker trying to take out the Death Star. Yeah, exactly. That was it. That was it, everybody. It was 100% by the book. Okay, I've got about half an hour for a flight, so let's check out what's available. Anyway, here's our flight. What are they saying? Comfort bonus attained. Of course it was. People loved it. Okay, so that's all good. That is definitely a airline. Airlines would have watched that and they would have gone, man, that guy, he can fly. Something like that at least. Okay, okay, world. What are we looking for? Find jobs in NZRW. NZRW. Here's Korea, the logistics centre. See what's going on. Heaps of jobs at the moment, which is good. Okay, let's just go from distance. So we're going to do a relatively short flight here. Where's that one going for? It's $410. Seriously. What a rip-off. 67. Where's that going to? It's going to Auckland. Okay, let's fly back into Auckland Airport. There we go. We'll grab that. 144. Let's take that. 67. Yeah, it's about the right length of time, so that's cool. Let's go up to our aircraft and let's grab it. Okay. That I have eggs getting off my chair. Oh, there's no FBOs. How much fuel have we got? Plenty of fuel. Just let that load up. NZAA. There we go. Smash that like button. Yes! Smash the like button. Can you fly the plane without him? Without who? I have eggs here. Moses, the co-pilot broke his back. He's going to hospital. Okay. Can I fly the plane without? Okay, your comment makes sense now. Yeah, no problem. I'll just fly it. Don't need a co-pilot. Sim gave me a like because of the last landing. Yes. Awesome. There was other jobs, same distance, could see if there was another one. And yeah, I could have actually looked at that. I didn't look at it. Let's have a look. Let's quickly look just to double check. There's a very good point. I know, I had checked it. The other one was, that's the only job I can take, and that was NZKK. So yeah, no, that's all good. We didn't miss any. Oh, hold on. Wrong one. Oh, there we go. Is that the one that I took? I'll take that. This one here is 626. We'll take that also, I suppose. Or do we have room for this? I will take that. We'll see what happens. Very good point. Thank you. Thank you, JP96. Lucky we got you here. Otherwise, we would have lost out on a few dollars right there. Let's check this out. I don't know. I didn't really even calculate how many I could fit in there. So let's see if we've got room. Oh, we could have fitted that other job in there too, couldn't we? What was it? 1200 and something? Let's just go with this in the meantime. I'm fine with this in the meantime. Because I've got to get flying because I only got a limited time left this morning. But yeah, very good point. I should have really looked at that a lot closer. Martha, how are you doing? Welcome. Digil, you going to start a company for people to join? Could be nice, bit of competition with other on-air channels. Yeah, I could definitely do that. NZAA. You mean like a virtual airline? Is that what we're talking about? There we go. Thorgrim says, thank you Sim UK for making a video about best Microsoft Flight Simulator content creators. Only reason I found this awesome YouTuber. Yes, that was awesome. Thank you, Sim. Very, very supportive, which I appreciate. If I butter the next landing and give you 10 francs next month, wow, that would be unbelievable. Or you could put it towards your own computer. Probably a better use of your money. Just waiting for this to load up, everybody. And then we are going to take off. Oh, actually, okay. We haven't started tracking yet, so let's go ahead and let's just adjust this. Let's just make it few clouds. And let's not make it 5:47 a.m. There we go. Done. There we go. And that way we can actually... hold on. A 0. Yeah, that'll do. Few clouds should be fine, shouldn't it? How are we looking? Yeah, they'll be fine. Let's do that. That way you guys can actually see something that would be handy, wouldn't it? Okay, let's get back to our OnAir. We're good. Flight tracking page is looking good. It is going to change the time of day here again, but it's still going to be fine. It's going to push us forward about 4 hours. So start tracking. There we go. Great. Okay. So I'll push that over here to the side, everybody, and we are good to go. And just time pour a little bit here. So let's just go ahead. The beacon is on. So let's just do the cheats way and start up let them start up the engine for me. Yeah, awesome. Thank you, Sim. Yes, that is good. Big fan of you too. Yeah, definitely go and check out Sim UK.
Your flight will be monitored until you land and shut down.
It's compulsory viewing. Okay, we've got our barrow set here, everybody. Let's throw first notch of flaps on. Let's get this thing... No, it's not ready to go yet.
System test. Okay.
Okay. Okay, let's throw... It's not letting me throw anything on right here. Is it still doing its startup procedure, is it? I think that's what's happening. Yeah, yeah, we're definitely digital set, a little more fun in the community, nice bit of healthy competition. Nice, sounds good. Sim says don't believe anything you hear about him. I assume this is because we're going through a checklist that I can't do anything yet. So I'll just hold off. Let that spool up. JB says, I need to head out, but if the live stream is on the channel, I'll catch the next flight when I'm back. You deserve more subs. Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. Resize one of the windows if you can't click on anything like the ATC window. Oh, really? Resize as in... As in like this. Ah, look at that. Lucky I got you guys around. It's the first time I've come across that bug. Awesome, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Okay, south even. We are going to go... we're going to fly at a very lowish 4,500 feet. Thank you so much for that, by the way. Appreciate it. Let's throw on our landing lights, strobe, and our nav, because we're sitting on the runway, basically. Everything else is good. We have got a notch. We got a notch? We have got a notch of flaps on, haven't we? There we go. All right, good. We're away, everybody. That took longer than expected. Let's go. Whoa, whoa, no. I do not want to hit any buildings. This is a funky little airstrip, this one. Put the prop at 10% if you're taking off. Wide ways. Right, yeah, got it. Yeah, got it, Thorgrim. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Yeah, that is a good tip. That's the first thing. That's the first time I've had that one, so good to know. There's all these little quirks. Sim says, I tried to use a honeycomb in EVS to remember, but couldn't figure out how to change the AP. I could turn it on off but not adjust. Increase, decrease. Do you use a mouse or do you know the button combo? I use the mouse for AP. It's something like, so to turn it on is Z and to turn it off is Z, and then I think it's something like Control Shift A for altitude, Control Shift something like that's the sort of the combination. If you have a look at the key bindings, it will tell you. But yeah, generally it's something like that. We'll have a look in a minute. We're away here, boys. Thank you to whoever just did something. I'll check it out in a second.
Airport time log.
Okay, right. Boom. That's on. I'm going to vertical speed it for a start. No, I'm not. I'm going to nav. Let's get rid of these flaps. That nose is a long way down, boys. Oh, where are we? FLC. Boom. This will do. Has it grabbed it? It's grabbed it. There we go. That will do. Nice. That was a bit of a fluke that I got to where I wanted to go. I was flying basically horizontal there for a while, but that's how we roll. Stefan has subscribed. Thank you, Stefan Zora. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Control Shift A. Okay, I'll look into that. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of combinations basically. Why is this not deciding to fly where it needed to be? AP nav. Why is this not flying down there? My CDI is set correctly, is it not? Nav. Let's turn it off. Nav. Why is that? Why? What about? Oh no! Why is it not tracking? Why is it not tracking? That's weird. There's something that hasn't happened, but let's just go like this for a start. Why is it not tracking? Really annoying. Oh, I know why. I know why, everybody. Because you actually got to put something in there to tell it to track towards. That's why. I'm an absolute professional, there's no doubt about it. Let's just do it on the fly, so to speak. No pun intended. NZ. This should be easy to put in. What a complete idiot. Okay, enter in there. Activate. There we go. Now let's try it. Nav, there we go, we're on it. Oh my lord. That's what you get, everybody. That's what you get. Ha! Hitting buildings is good. The luggage will come faster to the plane. Yeah, exactly. Can't find the honeycomb anywhere. May have to sell a lung to get one. Yeah, could quite have to do it. I had confirmation 5th of December. Okay, there we go. What's BCC? No BCCHC. Honeycomb. There we go. And honeycomb throttle quadrant is massive. I need a desk the size of Wales to put it on. Massive but very light. There we go. My desk only fits a keyboard and mouse. Oh man. Okay. Okay, let's get into some green areas right here, everybody. Okay, let's do that. We'll sit there for a start. Let's just get down to about 85. Green, green, green. Good, good, good. Fuel flow is a little bit light. I can probably give it a bit more. Well, it's not necessarily light. Lighter than I had. It's fine. Okay, here we go. We can see stuff, everybody. This is what it looked like on the way in. You just didn't see it. Yeah, it would make the election farm interesting. I'm back in 2 seconds, everybody. I've got to have my break sponsored by Nespresso. I'm back. What happened to the sound? Alright, how are we looking here? Are we breaking anything? Not at this point, I don't think. Okay, what have you guys been going on about? Yeah. I'll fly Air Force One, I'll give it a whirl, why not? Why not? Good luck with that. Can't even put the 3D Extreme on my desk. Ha! What future items? Yeah, choppers for sure. Yep. I'm not a massive chopper flyer, but yeah, I'll give it a whirl. Gliders will be good. The Chinook, get in there. RPX makes GN70. Yeah, yes. Yeah, it's great. I've got it for the GNS 750 for X-Plane. Yeah, that is awesome. I love it. Gliders. I need ATO planes. Schwalen, hope I said that correctly. Welcome to the channel. I need A2A planes ASAP. Yeah, I think that I read in the update yesterday they've got 60 odd developers or something like that are developing content. So we should see a bunch of them come out hopefully pretty soon. Uh, 6x9Z gliders for me as long as the flight model is good as Condor 2. Got some pretty cool looking scenery around here, everybody. And air balloons, there we go. Kites. Yes, kites. Everyone agrees with kites. Do you think they will ever add drones? Well, that's what I'm on a drone right here with my controller. Someone's going to do drones, I would say, for sure. You could go boomerangs. There we go. That would be good. I'm drinking beer secretly. I'm drinking Nespresso. Not sponsored, but happy to be sponsored by them, by the way. I'll just put that out there again. I'm drinking a caramel flavoured flat white or latte or whatever you want to call it. My sound is really low for some reason. Oh no, it still seems to be okay. It just must be me. Boomerangs, yeah. The god is back. It's on the baby shams. Hey Nick, how you doing? Woke up to a dunner stunner. Might have to start the day drinking. Get in there, boy. Shriner says ATO is working on the Aerostar 600 as first FS plane. Cool, nice. Robert, hey, how you going? I need ATO to hold off releasing any other stuff until I get another job and can afford it. That's a problem. Also, PMDG don't release stuff yet. Same reason. Yeah, it's all about you. Yeah, it's going to be a lot coming out. Does VATSIM work? Yes, it does indeed. It does work. I will do it at some stage. I'll do all the stuff. At the moment, I'm really enjoying at the moment just firing up my simulator and doing streams like this. And you know, with VATSIM, the only thing on stream when you do VATSIM is that you get trolls and stuff like that just jump on and get in your road and be dickheads. Although you can do that at the moment, I suppose, in this game because I've got all the live traffic turned on and everything. So I suppose there wouldn't be really that much difference. I can't make my mind up where I want to look here. So yeah, but yeah, I can do it. Yeah, I'll definitely have to. I will eventually do everything, do a whole lot of actual proper sort of, you know, proper procedures and stuff like that. But at the moment, I'm having fun just sort of playing around a bit and doing a bit of OnAir and that sort of thing. So it makes it interesting. Beer and espresso is the same. Yeah, exactly. Love the vanilla flavour. Yeah, it's good actually. What am I streaming playing at? 4K, 2K, 1080p. Playing at 2K, 1440p, and streaming at 1080p. I don't know, can you stream at 1440p? Or would that make it a major issue for many people watching? That's the question. I set up my monitor late last night when I got home, and so I haven't really had a chance to play around with it. But I did do a couple of just test recordings at 1440p, and it looks really good, so I'm pretty happy with that. My videos that I put out, have the option for 1440p. Yeah, Morrissey says I'm using Pilot to ATC for MSFS, not got the confidence yet for that sim. Fair enough. It's actually not too bad, once you know what you're doing. And the controllers are usually pretty good. I haven't done it for a long time, to be honest. But it is fun, definitely. Vatsim banned me because I tried to use the name Sim UK. Oh, right, you got to use your real name, yeah. It's no problem if you do something wrong. No, exactly. Well, I'm glad that there's no problem because I do a lot of things wrong when I fly on stream, particularly. I'm blaming the fact I've got to respond to comments. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. It doesn't hold water though. Oh, yeah. So I wonder when Nespresso are going to actually sponsor me. Hopefully they will soon. I'll definitely be happy with that. But I'll be putting out a couple of videos this weekend, everybody. I'm not too sure exactly what they're going to be on. Let me know if you've got any ideas. I'll certainly be doing some flight simulation ones, that's for sure. And hopefully might at least get one more stream done. It's a long weekend here, so I might do it on Monday morning. So same time as we are now, except on Monday morning, which is for most of you guys Sunday evening or stuff like that. You know? So we'll figure it out though. I'll do a few more on here. I'll probably do another Neofly video. I'm really enjoying playing that. It's a lot of fun. In fact, I'll probably do a stream on Neofly at some stage. OnAir is quite good because I've sort of got this Thunder Korea that I'm building and it's sort of got some sort of continuity and stuff like that and gives purpose to the flight, so I kind of like that. Same with Neofly though. Probably do some more flight sim economy also. And I probably am going to start that farming simulator series. It does take a little bit more time farming sim because you've got to sort of get like you got to sort of, you know, with flight sim I can get it done and dusted within an hour of flight, edit it, and then edit the flight down to a proper video size. But with farming sim, to progress things, you've got to, you know, get a field completely ploughed and cultivated and all that sort of stuff. And it just takes a lot more real time to get enough content to be able to condense down into something that's interesting. So I'm just going to have to figure out how I'm going to do that. So it's quite, that's why farming sim's quite a good one for live streaming, because you can just do it in real time and just have a chat with people and stuff. Sim says, I drove through a red light today, the same reason responding to kids and wife. This noob wouldn't use that, I'm not sure on Ethan Landing. Wouldn't go down too well. No. Old granny slowed me down for it. Yeah, sorry, we can't stream in 1440p. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I can only watch in 1080p or if I can afford a 1440p monitor. There you go. It's still though, if you watch a video like a YouTube video in 1440p, it still is a lot sharper. Even if you've got a 1080p monitor, I've noticed, because I watched a whole lot before I got this. So it definitely helps with the quality of the production, that's for sure. It doesn't help the quality of me, so that's, I just don't think the monitor's going to help that. But it is what it is. Hit somebody, damn it. Is especially going to do a MFS flavoured coffee? Yeah. What would it be? What would they call it? Sim, yeah, I bought my new monitor. Yeah, got it yesterday. Got a Asus VG27AQ, so it's the tough gaming version. 27-inch 1MS IPS monitor. So yeah, it's like I know I can't transfer it into a stream, but like the difference watching is unbelievable. It's a bigger monitor for a start, which helps. Slightly bigger than other ones, but the quality is just, I can see why people were saying to get one, that's for sure. It's awesome. So I'm really, really happy with it. Dax said, I finished that 1 hour assessment in lightning speed as I have decades of experience. But it's actually pretty easy going, yeah. I had to pause the stream to concentrate though. I'm back, still snowing. Nice. Right, let's have a think about where we're going to land here, everybody. Nearest airport list, Auckland, ATIS. 251. Okay, so we're landing on 23 left. That's fine.
Visibility 7. Sky condition: few clouds at 1,000 feet. Temperature 15. Dew point 13.
Okay, right. What altitude are we flying at the moment, everybody? We're flying at 4,500. That's fine. We'll just stay up here. We've got how far we got. Oh, I didn't change my blooming thing, did I? Sorry, everybody. NZRW. Always forget to do that. NZAA. Boom. There we go. Easy as that. I always forget to do that. How we got 20 nautical miles. No, we could suppose we could start to sort of slowly descend. I'm not going to do any sort of correct approach. We're just going to how are we going to do this? We are going to get our heading knob on, and we're just going to slightly this way. Let's get down to about 2,500 feet just for a start. I'm going to throw our vertical speed on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That will do. Boom. Pull the throttle a bit, and there we go. That's how you wing it. No realism in there whatsoever. Sorry, Sim. Yes, Morrissey says, looks like espresso coffee maker has given it down. Like, oh, what? Boo! Still engagement though, so go for it. Espresso will call the coffee Microsoft ad. Yeah. Hello says, info at the top of the screen is out of date. Yes. I figured that out. There we go. Sim's back to be my personal cheer squad, which I appreciate. Thank you. Make sure you smash your like button or the dislike button, whatever you want to do. Here goes Ruawai military base down there, everybody. And the New Zealand Air Force consists of a Piper Cub, a beat-up Cessna 172, and a glider. Should be able to do some pretty hardcore damage if a war erupts. In all seriousness, though, they have, what have they got? They haven't got any. They've got no fighter aircraft, but they do have. What have we got? Hercules C-130. We've got the Orion P9s. What else have we got? We've got 757s, King Airs, 350s. Can't think of anything else. Not a lot. Nothing that's going to. In fact, you know, as I always say, in a war, our job will be to deliver the lunches, and we're more than happy to do that. Yeah, for Ruawai military, yeah. Blown out of the sky. No. Yeah, they might throw potatoes at me or something. Can I land upside down, please? I will land upside down when I'm not recording on OnAir one day. Great fleet, yep. Yeah, the NZSAS are real good. Yeah, there's no doubt about it. Yeah, that's it. Our whole defence budget is the haka. That's exactly what it is. And scared people just run off scared, run off crying. That's sort of the that's our strategy. We just scare the crap out of people. This is the 172 is stronger than the MiG-21. It's very hard to detect. Here we are, back flying over Auckland City again, everybody. I'll move that cursor so you don't get triggered. There's I mentioned it on the way back, but that's the naval base over there. And that big tower that you can see there, there's actually a sky tower. I need to download the bloody scenery for Auckland so it looks half decent. But we're sort of flying over a different part of Auckland on the way back. This is West Auckland that we're looking at here. There's a couple of, there goes, yeah, Hobsonville Aero over there too. That used to be an Air Force base. But this stadium right here is Eden Park, our rugby stadium. We haven't been, the All Blacks, which are the New Zealand national rugby team, have not lost there since 1994. So, pretty proud record in Auckland. They haven't played there since 1994, but still undefeated. Just joking. They reckon a Spitfire could down a modern jet. If you crashed into it, I reckon you could. They do have a potato gun on the Piper Cub. Okay, that's good. That's what we're looking for. Here's the, that's our destination just over there, everybody. Auckland Airport. We're going to go in there. We're going to join on probably a right base for runway 23 left. There we go. I even made it sound like I knew what I was talking about. That there is Alexandra Park Raceway for harness racing. Oh, a lovely day that I generated in the game. The Cessna can turn tighter than the MiG. Yeah, could it? Probably could. Just because of speed. And yeah, probably could. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say, in a dogfight, I'd rather have the MiG. I know, controversial opinion, but that's what I'm going with. What's harness racing? It's horse racing where they have the little carts behind them. Little trolleys. I don't know, they probably call it something different in different parts of the world. What do we got going on here, everybody? There we go, Auckland's there. This is just, the colours are just so vivid, I tell you. Those angry people in my comments were right, I should have got this monitor. Yeah, interesting stuff, Alan. Yeah, exactly, if I use a MiG. Yeah, the Cessna is a much better option to deliver lunches safely. Alright, let's just pull some speed off here. We're going to go for a very controlled approach. We are not making it up as we go, if that's what you're thinking. Boom, boom, boom. There we go, there's a runway. We're in a good position here. Should be able to land this thing without too many issues. Famous last words. First notch. Actually, on the approach here, there's a little, like on the, there's a road that goes across here, and there's like a little lookout that you can see the aircraft as they approach and take off. There's a little viewing place. It's really cool, actually, over here in Auckland. Let's get rid of our autopilot. We're ballooning. Let's get our speed up. This guy must have just taken off in front of us here. This is where head tracking would come very handy. I should really use it. But having head tracking on is not the greatest when you stream sometimes, because you pick up a lot of little movements and can be a little bit distracting for viewers. Like Ben Hur, Alan, there we go. Or Gladiator. Cisneus, Macius, Phidius. Land sideways. Mahu, come on. Press those dials like a pro. Yeah, exactly. We're a little bit high here. Not my altitude, just in my brake I just smoked a big, no, can't say that, might get banned. Okay, final notch is on. We're a little bit fast. Let's just bleed off some of the speed. A little bit high and fast. I don't know if the sensitivity's been improved in the sim or not. So I definitely don't feel like it's anywhere near as sensitive as it was. So maybe they fixed that, did they? And I missed it.
3 knots.
Denmark, welcome. Yeah, over to the right there, just going out of picture, that was the viewing platform I was talking about. A little bit high here. Just chop some altitude. Do the peppy lights work in this game? Can't remember. They give me 4 whites at the moment. Seems like it's an okay approach. Oh, there we go. They are working. A little bit slow, I reckon. Floating.
Landing time logged.
Beautiful.
Landed at November Zulu
We're just going to exit the runway straight away.
INTL.
Boom, 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 boom. Flaps off. That's how you do it. That was solid enough. I floated way past the actual touchdown point, but you know what? We've got 5 kilometres of runway or 3 kilometres of runway or whatever the hell it is. There we go. Should probably turn the strobes off. These big blimmin' light little stands. A little bit unrealistic, to be fair. Alright. We'll taxi down to the area in which we should be parking here at Auckland, which is down this end. If you land sideways, the tyres get hot, then have more grip. Nice. No smoking light is on during the flight. Wait until you've landed. There we go. Smoking is bad. They do work. But lovely landing, smooth. There we go. Thank you. I appreciate you lying. It was a smooth landing, actually. Floated a lot further, though, but you just don't have to be accurate when you got that much runway to work with. Well, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I was only at this airport yesterday, in fact. This exact airport. What we're going to do is we're going to go over here, and I'm going to swing it into the wind because I am ultra realistic, as you know. Hyper realistic. And so a lot of these vehicles over here are missing their back bumpers for some reason. Alright. Stop. No, not beacon. Boom. Seatbelt sign off. Everyone can get out. Gone. 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 Parking brake is on. Beautiful. Notifications. Woo! Right, let's grab our OnAir thing here, boys. 0.13. It's not as much. Oh, it's probably because of the distance. So, comfort bonus, blah, 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 blah. Man, it's a bit of a grind on these levels, isn't it? Woo! It's all good, though. Let's go okay. Let me increase the size of this because then you can see it. It's set up for my other monitor. So let's do this so you can actually see what's going on here, lads. Let's go to the dashboard because I was at, what, 12k or something cash in the bank when I started today? No, that can't be right. It must have been 1.6k. Current cash, 11. Let's check out my... let's check out the cash flow statement. What have we got coming in here, boys? Okay. Flick this. Okay. So, costs have been... Skyhawk, that's fine. I know why. Because I've got this big bond that I've had to take out for this aircraft. So we've got all that, blah, 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 boom. So we've delivered all that cargo, plus this, our first flight. And expenses have been well under control. So if we go ahead and we go to aircraft. No, I've got to take it back to Rotorua, so I won't do that. I'll leave it rented at this stage. But today we basically, so the rental has been about 2,500 to say 3,000, say 3,000, say 4,000. So we've had about 4,000 of expenses there or thereabouts, and we've earned 10, 12, 13, 14 grand. So it's been a nice little income earner right there. If we, our skills tree, we've got no points to spend, so that's fine. I don't know why I've got hiring agreement on there. I do not know why I would have picked that. That makes no sense at all. Passenger license is what I should have done. So I have no idea why that's there. Can I undo it? If I press undo, no, it doesn't make any difference. What are you guys saying? I'll give you 10 ER next month because you landed smooth. Park near the car, thanks. Game up closes me, but in the air, yeah. Next time land backwards. Got a dash. Hey, thanks, Alan. Good to see you, mate. Thank you. Yeah. Hopefully I'll be on there then. Yeah, it'll be Sunday your time. Digital Dash says, great flight. Thanks for your time, Kiwi. See you next time. And yes, I've smashed that like button and of course I subscribe. Yes, thank you, mate. Good to see you. Thank you so much. How'd we do? Missed the landing. It was amazing. It was silky. I butted it. Nice. Yeah, you have a great weekend too, Sim. Good to see you, mate. All the best. So, let's just jump out and have a quick look around Auckland for those that haven't had a chance to look around here yet. Have I got the add-on for Auckland? Yes, I have. I've got an airport enhancement pack on Auckland at the moment. So when you get that, you get little touches to it. And that's one of it right here, which lights up at night. Oh, this is a little bit jumpy at the moment. The control tower's been adjusted, and so is this hotel's been added. So yeah, there's a few things that that have been added. Also, the static stuff over here has been added. Funnily enough, at the moment there is. I'm just looking. There is no. Oh, there's one aircraft. I was going to say there's no aircraft in the game. Like no aircraft at the gates, but there's one over here. What airline is it? We'll get some crazy airline that doesn't fly into here. Transavia.com. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is quickly check out the leaderboards, and then I'm going to have to call it for today, everybody. But yeah, I should set up a VA, shouldn't I? Really? I've got to have a look into how they actually work properly. But let's see how we're tracking here. We're currently on 30.89%. Fly to be freeze back up to 100, and Fly GAB is now at 100 too. So we've got a long way to go there. Return on assets were 0.141. We're nowhere near it. Company, it's in my current value. I assume this is... Are these virtual airlines? Because it's saying my current value is 0, but that can't be right. Company cruise hours 3.3. I've only got another 785-ish, 4-ish to go there. 7.4 here, so you got to fly a lot to get into here. Here goes the company value. So this must be VAs, is it? And this must be companies, I assume. Oh no, this is outsourced expenses. Sorry. Value is 1,640. 3 billion. Wow. It's decent. So there you go. Oh, can we see it at night? Here we go. This is it at night. So the hotel's lit up over there. Let me get this going a bit faster. Let me try to get this going a bit faster. Get my drone going. Looks pretty sweet at night. There's a little bit of filling in required on this on the airport. There you go. You get the that is actually how the sign looks. See, good. Try to get track IR5. Can we see it at night? There we go. We've gone there. See, a good thing about small YouTubers is to read all the comments and read all the live chat. Yeah. Try to at least. Check out my reviews on budget head tracking options. Yeah, Sim's got it there. Yep. Go and check out his channel. Definitely go and check out Sim's channel, by the way. You should just do it. It's awesome. What's the best option? I got the Declan clip and it works really well. There we go. DLAN, he means. What do you fly? MFS and explain. There we go. Good conversation happening right there. But there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Another live stream. I'm starting to get on a bit of a roll now at this time of the week. It tends to work pretty well. So hopefully you guys do enjoy it. It's great to see the regulars pop in and out. By the way, Sim, you need to send me... I need to figure out how I can contact you, by the way. If you flick me an email, perhaps with your details that we can catch up offline. My email's down in my description in my channel. Be good to catch up. But yeah, hopefully everyone's had a good... enjoyed the stream, I should say. I have no idea what I'm talking about right here, everybody. What's going on over here? These guys here are waiting to do something. Yeah, they were at high alert when they found out that I was coming in and landing at this airport. They thought, here's our chance. Finally, we get to do something for real. But no, I accidentally landed correctly. This over here is the training facility. Actually, they've got like a fuselage sitting there. It used to actually be a proper shape of a plane, but I assume that they changed it. This is like for fire and emergency training. And it actually used to look like a plane, and I assume they changed it because it looked like there was a plane crashed on the side of the runway. Anyway. Nice. Cool. Thanks, Sim. The file shot's ready. You missed nothing except unbelievable landing. Textbook landing. Will they have snow events and change of seasons type thing? I don't know. So you mean like, so the imagery actually you can actually see that it's like the leaves go on the trees and stuff like that? I don't know. I don't know how they're going to do it. Here we go. I'm going to make Dax. There we go. Here you go, mate. Now you feel better. It's snowing in Auckland too. Whew. It's good snow. It never snows in Auckland, by the way. Hardly ever, like maybe once every 5 years, and it might be just a very, very, very light sprinkling. Oh, look. What else have we got going on up here? This is more like what you're going to see in Auckland. Definitely. This is the thing. You can play around so much with this freaking sim. I love this. Look at the reflections coming off there. Love it. Looks so good. Anyway, I'm mucking around. I need to get on with things, everybody. Right. Okay. Foster's. I think I'm going to go and have to pick up another Nespresso. Not sponsored, but happy to sponsor, by the way. And I don't even need to pretend that I like them. Which you'll be very happy about, Sim. Schwalen said, seasons are a problem with the satellite imagery. Yeah, that's what I would think. I'd snow almost at my door in the sim in summer. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I know. It's amazing how it changes weather. It's so good. Yeah, the rain's good. This is weird. Look at, I mean, those effects look so good, eh? No, I love it. I mean, because I'm been so much into doing general aviation flying. I mean, this sim is fantastic for that. Really love it. I mean, this is so good. This is so good. I need to... I have got the latest version of the fly-by-wire A320 downloaded, so I will do some work around that and get myself up to speed. Start doing some of those flights too, but these little on-air flights are a lot of fun. So, anyway. Weird and rainy here, like in the UK. There you go. Yes, smash the like button on the way out. Thank you. And MFS broke your PC. Yeah. That can happen. It's a bit of a beast. Anyway, everybody, I hope you did enjoy the stream. Thank you so much for joining me. So I'll try to get on for another stream this weekend. I think I should be able to because it's just been a long weekend. I'll look to put some videos together. Just if you can, I see your names, all the regular names popping up in my comments. So thank you so much. Keep commenting. Let me know on the type of videos you think will be cool to do. So yeah, any ideas? I'm more than open to taking a look at them. So that's really cool, but yeah, all good. It's over! They say MEFSS, I say Flight Sim, has pushed hardware sales through the roof. Not only that, Flight 6, etc., high demand, can't find any. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I tell you, it's really smashed it. Yep, see you, Sim. Yep. Okay, everybody, that's me, done and dusted. Thank you so much, everybody. Make sure you smash the like button. Subscribe if you're new. And until next time.